You know what begins tomorrow? Baseball fans do anyway. The World Series. Millions of people glued to their TVs watching every play. Monday Night Football sometimes brings out some of the same energy, yet the thrill is only for the moment. The game has no lasting value beyond the record book. If we put so much time and expense and energy into the temporal, what would the wise person dedicate to the eternal? The man in today's gospel parable only focuses on the temporal. He had no thought of sharing, only of collecting. More grain, more barns, more storage. He died and all was lost. He had not stored up anything of lasting value. We may not be storing grain, but in our own 21st century way, don't we sometimes do the same? Putting more into 401ks, IRAs, bigger houses, grander vacations, better TVs and cars, and so on. When do we have enough stored? When does it become hoarding? And where does trusting God come in? These are the hard questions with answers that need discernment and wisdom. Prudence is a virtue. Preparedness and forethought are good. Jesus warns against greed, which is wanting more than one needs at the expense of someone else. We should be prudent about our needs and how to meet them. Jesus is telling us that those goods only serve us here. When we die, they won't ensure us anything for heaven. The material stays behind, the spiritual stays. Someone once said, "You never see a hearse pulling a U-Haul." Jesus challenges us to prepare as much for the eternal as we do for the temporal. The first reading tells us what God asks of us. Lead the life of good deeds which God prepared for us in advance. If we do that, we will never be selfish or greedy. Our hands will always be open to receive from God and to share with others.